Hi everybody, this is Santri from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I am still working on the Bustling Bees kit. I'm out of breath because I've been walking up and down. So yeah, I'm still working on the Bustling Bees kit, but I think I'm going to start now with the other signature. So let's take a look. So this is the other signature, the second signature. And just so that if you're following along with me, then you know that that was my coffee dyed one page that I what's the word, the digital version of it. Okay, so I actually printed that on a page from another kit, also a digital version of one of my coffee dyed pages, and kit normal coffee dyed, what is this, kit what is this kit normal coffee dyed blah music paper, digital version of a coffee dyed one, kit. Okay, and then, well, the others is the back of those. Right, so we're working on this one today, and I was going through some stuff today, and then not today, over the week, and then I was like, oh, guess what? I'm going to try a pocket today on this over here, but I'm going to try a pocket, a vellum pocket. Well, I have vellum, but I'm just using the tracing paper, which is a bit like vellum, okay? So, but I'm going to try it by recycling this Colgate box. I'm not sure whether you'll have something similar, but I know in South Africa you're definitely going to get it, right? And yeah, Colgate's not one of my favorites, but my favorite one was out of stock, and so I just bought the double pack. This is a double pack one, so I'm just showing you how to recycle, right? And then I thought, why not make a vellum pocket out of this, or any pocket for that matter. It's just that I wanted to use vellum because, as I mentioned to you, I've got all these things that I don't actually take out and use. And the other day I was listening to a video from, I think, Tati Treasure, and she mentioned the same thing. She said, you know, you have all the stuff and you don't use it because it's not in front of you. So I'm trying my very best to start using some of my items. Then this here is a Provita box, and I'm going to cut it down. I mean, I did cut it down, and it's probably going to be a tag in there. I'm going to have to see because it might be a little bit too wide for it. We'll see, right? So there's the box. And what we're going to do, I've already measured, and I know it's a bit hard for you to see, but I actually you know, wanted to show you this from scratch. So this obviously is going to be the front, and we're going to be working on that. And then all I did is that I'm trying to get 4 pockets out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I did is that I just measured it in half from the closed part, okay, to there, and then from there to there. So I measured it in half, and all I did on the sides is from the edge I drew in a 1 centimeter line on that side and that side. So the middle is where I'm going to try and cut. Okay, so let's see how successful we are in doing that. This is just a concept I have, and yeah, I'm trying it. I haven't tried it before, but yeah, I'm gonna try it now with you. So that's what it's going to be looking like. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to keep the flip on this side, and I'm going to keep the flip on that side, okay? And then these here are going to we're going to make it a little bit shorter because we're going to score here and we're going to score on that side. But I'm not going to show you how to score because, okay, maybe I'll show you. Let's see how long this video is. And then what I did is on the flip part, I drew in 1 centimeter as well here, and also on the side. Right, and then now that's my 1 centimeter going in. So remember, I cut it in the middle. So all I'm doing is now I'm neatening the edge here, like that. And we can get rid of this part here. And we can get rid of that part there. Okay. And then even on this side, we're going to neaten it up here. So that's the 1 centimeter from the edge, right? That's going to be the folded part that goes at the back. Oh, that wasn't very neat. And I mean, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. It's just that, as you can see, even with lines, I can't cut to save my life. So, well, I can cut. Cutting is not the problem. Cutting straight is the problem, right? Yep. So that's done. And then we're going to cut out these little parts here. Guys, am I silly or what? Oh, no, I'm right. Right? Nope. I'm right. I thought I cut out the other parts. And then let's cut this down here as well. Here we go. So this is what we are left with. Let's take that into the trash straight away. My little bucket, which I have as a trash bin on the side, is getting a bit full, but I don't want to get a bigger bucket. I must just learn to empty it. Now if you look on this here, you'll see that there is like 2 layers, because that's where the board, you know, they glue it up. So I'm just going to try and take that layer out like that, one, because otherwise it's going to be way too thick. Okay, so just trying to take that out. Okay, so now what we have is we have something that looks like that, but now we're going to cut the 1 centimeter here as well. Oh, don't know why I switched over. You don't need to do that. I just felt it was more comfortable. That doesn't even look straight. You know what? I still can't find my ruler. I had to actually go and buy another ruler. And cutting it down in the middle. Okay? And then cutting this one down in the middle as well. So, these are 2 that have the ready-made flips. My goodness, that looks so crooked. Which one is crooked then? One of them. But nevertheless, we'll sort it out. So this one doesn't have the ready-made flip, so all at the bottom. So all you're going to do is you're going to score 1 centimeter in here, and I'm going to show you that just now. But let's take that one there. So now this already has the flips. Can you see that coming in? There's it already. So we are going to be using these as they are. I'm not going to be doing any work on them. They're there for us so that we can use it. Now let's miter these edges. Like that. Right, so that's mitered now, right? And then I'm going to just cover it. It's just easier for me to cover it than try to, once I finish, do what I need to do. Okay, but before I do that, and you're going to ask me, why did I not make this the outside and why did I keep that? It's because these naturally fold towards the inside, so I didn't want to lose that. I mean, you can, but then it's just a little bit harder to work with. So that is the reason why I left them on that side. So what I'm going to do now is, now I'll show you. take my pencil. See, I went and even got a smaller ruler because yeah, I don't know where's my other one. And then I got a bigger one because I have no idea where the 30 centimeter one is. So I'm just going to, from this line, the natural fold, I'm going to measure 1 centimeter in on that side, and then 1 centimeter in on this side. The same at the bottom, because I can't draw a straight line either. Not only can't I cut one, I just can't draw one as well. So there, and then that's almost there. So let's say there, and then let's draw those lines. I must say this is a pretty sturdy ruler. I did find the 30 centimeter one, but it wasn't sturdy, so I didn't buy it. This is nice and sturdy. I miss my ruler. Okay, so here's the line there, and then I'm going to do the same over here. It's quite convenient to work with. Why didn't I get it sooner? There. It fits quite nicely in the hand. Here. And from that to here, from that fold to here, 1 centimeter, and that fold to here, 1 centimeter. And then from the top, if you were wondering, from the edge, 1 centimeter down. Okay, and there we go there. And let's turn it around. And here we go here. So I must tell you that I like something nice smelling in my craft room all the time. And so I normally use the not the incense, those burners with, you know, put the potpourri oil in it. I'm just having some tea. Oh, just 1 second. Yes, so I normally use the potpourri burners, where you put the potpourri oil in or whatever oil you have. But what happens is when they start getting to the end, then the strong is so intense. That smell is so intense that I start coughing. You know, when the water actually runs out. Okay, so let's see. Yep, I'm gonna use this here. Let's see how successful I am. So I'm just cutting a square in the middle because I want to get to the edges now, and I want to cut the middle of the pocket out. Yes, so what I was saying is that then I was like, let's have a bright idea. Let's do candles. And now I got candles in my home, but you know, the ones that smell nice or whatever, but I use them more for decoration and I just don't have the heart to burn them. So I was like, no, I don't want to burn these candles. I want to burn candles. So and they're very expensive. Candles around here, scented candles, are expensive. So I was like, right, let me see now. I don't want to burn these candles, and I don't want to buy scented candles because they're so expensive, because I don't want to just burn it on special occasions. I want to burn it all the time, or whatever. So I decided, no, I am going to see, and I wanted to do this from a very long time. So it's nothing, you know, that was just like a whim or whatever. I wanted to make candles, okay? So I went onto the net, and I googled a bit and stuff like that, and I went to my local craft store and I bought wax, and I bought you know, candle wax to make my own. Now look, these are showing through, so I'm going to cut them down in the back. Okay, so this one's fine, that one's fine. That's a little showing through, it's showing. So I'm just going to cut it down a little bit here. Yeah, so I went to my local craft store and I bought some wax in oil, fragrance oil, in the wicks and stuff like that. And I made my own candle last night. Now, if you're watching the YouTube videos, I did not realize that candle making was such a science. Even the type of wick you use determines how the candle burns, how high the flame is. Yeah, I can understand how high the flame is, but how the candle burns, you know, what they call it, some throw, hot throw, I don't know. And then there's a cold throw. Cold throw is how the candle smells when before you you know, before you light it. So one tip, ladies and gents, is that if you're going to buy a candle in the shop and you don't, you know, you want to know what it smells like, if you can, you must open it, like if it's got a lid on it, right? And instead of smelling the candle, you smell the lid, because apparently the fragrance oils, they evaporate and they go and settle on the lid. Okay, so one tip. Yes, anyway, I made my own candle and it's actually burning at the moment and it smells so divine. So yeah, and I don't have the most expensive candle supplies or anything of the sort. I went really cheap because that is not a hobby I want to get into. I think I've got enough going on my plate. You know, I'm speaking to you ladies and I just went and did the wrong thing. Okay, let's backtrack. Okay, so that's what it's going to end up like. But before we cut it, it's just easier to, let's do this one. Just paste this on here. Man, really can't believe I told you I was going to do it and I did it wrong. So I'm just going to paste this on here. Okay, so keep this. If you've done it like this, it's not a problem. You're just going to collage around it, right? But don't do that. Told you I wasn't going to do that and then I went and done it. Okay, so because I was speaking about candles, can you believe that? Okay, so now there's the edges over here and I need to miter them, but I just want to show it to you. So try and do that here like that, fold them in, and then because they're not mitered, they're being difficult. So there we go. Anyway, let's just do this. So if you do that, you can still work with it. Okay, it's not like you can't work with it, but I want to show you the easier way rather than the harder way. So yeah, it's smelling so divine, and I think it's going to work out much cheaper if I make my own candles than if I buy them. And my son is already asking me when's his candle coming, and I'm like, why is it that everything I have or need or want, you need it as well? And then I said, but I only got girly fragrances. So he's like, oh, okay. So, but anyway, since you want it, then I'll go out to the shops and get it for you. Okay, so I'm yeah, so I got it on test at the moment. My candle is on test, and I only made a really small one because it's amazing how much of wax you really use, and yeah, it's amazing of how much of oil you use. Now I understand why candles are so, scented candles are expensive. I used to always wonder why. So that's done. Let's miter these edges like that. Now let's cut. Let's bring this out. Okay, so I'm going to do the very same thing. So I'm going to speed this up so that you don't have to see it once more. Ah, there we go. So second attempt. Now we've got these already over here, and these are going in. So you will notice that I did cut these a little bit longer, the book page a little bit longer, because I'd rather have it longer and trim it out than have it shorter and then have to cover it all over again or whatever. So that's your pocket like that, and we'll ink it up and stuff like that. But now what we're going to do is, that's it. Now we're going to add the vellum to it, or your tracing paper, whichever you have. I have vellum that's like tracing paper. So I thought, what's the best way to add this? So I thought, if I use these as the edges and I bring it out a little bit on the top, and I bring it out a little bit, on the side, and I bring it out a little bit on the edge before I mark it, then I should probably have a piece that is smaller than the pocket, than the window. Not smaller, smaller than the pocket. I'm right. It mustn't be smaller than the window. That's just not right. So that's what I did. It's not the straightest, but let's see. Like that. So that we can put it in like that. Now that's just a perfect fit, right? Okay. And we kind of cool with that. So I am going to I'm going to glue on the side here, and I haven't worked with my glues for a week, because I think the last video, I don't know, I'm not gonna guess. I can't even remember when was the last video I did. So I am just going to use the fine tip and put it through here. Not inking, gluing only on all sides, because this is our like that. Yes, so I hope you are having an awesome day and weekend. This is Saturday morning, and oh no, Santini. So excited to tell you my stories. That's the problem, right? I've got coffee dyeing going outside, because I did coffee dyeing during the week, like in the afternoons, and my craft room / office space over here gets some sunlight. But I can tell you now from the results I got then, because it wasn't direct sunlight and it was in the afternoons, after work, I didn't get such great results. But from what I'm seeing outside, seems like I got a better result. See, now that's sad. That's because my pocket moved, and I think I had some glue over here, so I got some glue over there. But listen, I'm not going to be too particular. Oh wait, before we do this, this video is really not coming together, huh? No, this video is just not coming together. I wanted to show you this, so please forgive me. Maybe I'm too much in a rush to do this video, because I'm so excited actually to get it to you. Let's just do that. That's what we were meant to do before we put the vellum pocket on, just because it's easier. And you know this trick of mine. Oh, it's not a very steady hand today. So you must be wondering, I can tell you one thing, it gets a bit too much to plan your every step. So what you see is real. And this is the side we're going to glue again. To plan every step, and also, you know, talking. Yeah. Talking distracts you as well. So that's why you see the boo-boos. And I'm sure you'll understand. Right? I know you will. Because we all make boo-boos. So I make the boo-boos so you don't have to make the boo-boos. Boo-boos. Oh my gosh. So I wonder how many of you are very quiet crafters, meaning that when you craft, it's like silence. It's me. I'm a very quiet crafter. Normally, you wouldn't think so, hey? But I am. I craft in silence. I'll have some music playing for a while, but then I start getting a headache, and then I have to turn off the music. So I craft in silence, and I don't mind, because then it allows my mind to wander as well. There we go. So that's done, and that was me messing up. So there's a lot of activity on this in this house on a Saturday, on a weekend, as you can hear. Maybe you can't, but there's things happening. So that's the pocket. We can decorate it, and then let's go to this now. Let's go here. While that's drying, by the way, let's see if it fits. Ta-da! Because I might have to trim it down. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's gonna work. Let's see. Okay, but maybe before we go to this, let's show you what we're gonna do here. I'm looking at this to figure out which side is my right side. Oh gosh, there you are. So all you do on this one here is that you get your scoreboard out, but you don't really need a scoreboard, right? You put it towards the edge, or however your scoreboard works, right? This is how mine's work. And I am going to score it 1 centimeter. Okay, 1 centimeter in, like that. So this pocket is going to be 1 centimeter shorter, but that's fine. You're not matching pockets. So you score it and then you fold it right in. Well, you know, they say score and fold the other way, but yeah, and I'm not card making here, so I'm not going to be too particular on that. All right, so that's what you do on that one there. So there's it scored, and then bring it in like that. Let's cut off the edges. Those are deep edges. And there you have it. Looks the same as this one here now, just 1 centimeter shorter. Okay, so that's that now. And now let's just finish off this pocket. Let's move these out. Let's bring that in. And I thought I'm going to use this here to decorate that side. Okay, so just gonna remove this edge. Now this is part of the kit. This page is part of the kit, and it must have been a page that I printed, and there's some lines on it here on that side, so I'm not going to use that side. I think my printer was on the brink, so it's not noticeable. I can notice it. So that's why it's being used like this. And then let's add that there. Great. So let's turn this over. Let's turn that in that direction. Yeah, and let's do this. Okay, so while I'm busy doing this, on my Facebook group, Sunny Creates Junk Journals, there is a competition running at the moment. Well, it's not a competition. Okay, it's a draw. There's a difference. Okay, anyone can win it. No one stands a better chance than the other person, and the only thing that you need to do on it is show us your creations. Whether you enter one creation or whether you enter a few, it doesn't really matter. Okay, but show us your your creations that you're doing just like a photograph and a little something on it, and show us what you're doing, so we can all get inspired. I know there are a few posts over there that really when I say a few posts, there's just a few posts, okay? But the posts that are there really blew my mind. The creativity, the ingenuousness, ingenuity. What are you? Now I'm struggling to pronounce the word. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, I think it's the ingenuousness of people, is when you got to think outside the box, or when you got to make your own crafting supplies, or when you actually not challenged. The word is not challenged. We're not challenging anybody, but when you're asked to show your creations, you see people what they are actually doing, and you're like blown away. You are blown away at the beauty. You are blown away at the different ideas people use and come up with, and the way they work. It's simply out of this world. I'm actually in awe with the ladies that have posted and what they've made and how they've made it and the supplies they've used to make it. Unbelievable. And to those ladies that have posted on Sunny Creates Junk Journals, a huge shout out to you. Huge. And thank you for posting. You have really inspired us. Just a second, 1 minute. So sorry. Family interruptions. Yeah, I have no idea what I was talking about because that was a long conversation. But yeah, so I was talking, and I know what. I was telling you about all the lovely inspiration and photos and stuff like that we are seeing at the moment on Sunny Creates Junk Journals. It's simply stunning. I'm blown away, really. And I thank the ladies that have posted, and I encourage the rest of you to post. So what is the giveaway? The giveaway is your choice of a digital kit. You can choose it from my Etsy store, and then I will send it electronically to you because I can't send it. You can't get it from the Etsy for free, because the most that is allowed as a discount on Etsy is 70%, because they take about 30% of the earnings. So so that's why you're not allowed to give a whole full discount over there. I wish I had. I wanted to use this one, but then my B is going to be blocked, so I'm going to use that one. I like it, but not my favorite, my choice for this piece. These things are hard on the hands to cut these, hey? So that is why I don't cut a lot. Now that looks insubstantial over there. I'm gonna go for that one. Sorry. Gonna go for that one there. And that one. It's something like this. Right, so that's gonna go there. Like that. I'm gonna probably cut it down. Oh my word. Something's worrying my throat. And no. Yes, I'm gonna hide it with another 3D flower like that. Cool, bananas. And I'm just gonna take this here to fill in the edges of my sunflowers. Someone mentioned on one of the Facebook groups, they told me that the last time I did a project, I tore around the sunflower. And they said to me that they liked the fact that I tore around the sunflower because they hate fussy cutting as well. So that's what I did. I tore around it, and then I used this wild honey distress ink to cover up the white edges. So yes, sorry, I can't remember the name. I apologize. I just can't remember your name. I don't even know whether I replied to the comment, to be honest, and I do apologize if I haven't. But yes, I agree with you 100%. I hate fussy cutting with a passion. I mean, if there's anything I hate, I know everyone quite a few people love it. But no, I get bored easily. My concentration, you know, wanes so quickly, and as a result of that, I lose interest in fussy cutting, and I don't do a lot of it because I get bored. I'm like, oh no, when's this going to come to an end? Sometimes I think I must be ADHD. No, yeah, and my son is, so his doctor told me that I possibly am, but I don't believe him. But sometimes I think to myself, maybe I am, because I lose interest very quickly. But also at the same time, if something piques my interest, I can go at it for hours on end. So clearly fussy cutting doesn't. Let's add it there. Trying to get everything in like that. Oh, cute, man. And then let's just add this glue because now we're going through, it's holding 2 layers of stuff, and we're just going to add it as if it's another piece over there, like that, just lining it up. Yes, like that, like that. This here, and then look, I'm looking at it and it's just not registering. It's just not registering. Just give me a second. My husband came in and he left the door open. Going to add this to it on the top there. Need to add more glue to that there. Oh, the dog. Why is my dog barking? Probably at the dogs next door. So that's there. And then I just wanted to add something here as well. Just that there. And let's get the wild honey out. Add it to the edges of this flower, the sunflower. Don't you just love sunflowers? Just love them. I love flowers in general. I think I told you that. Yep. Yippity yip. There we go. There. And my bee dangle fell off that one. That's, yeah. It's lying in the, I think I threw it in, so maybe the clip got loose. Need to sort it out. Put it back on. And we're going to add it. Alright, I forgot that this page was shorter than the others. So, wondering, should I add it there? Maybe I'll add it here. On this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, no, I don't need to, I will ink up the edges after I put it on, because I'm putting it on somewhere here. And then we've got our card that's going to go in there like that. Okay, great. So is this sealed? Yes, it is. Just wanted to see whether it was sealed. Is it sealed completely? No. So I'm just going to go in and seal it completely so it doesn't pose a problem when we are slotting in our card, because it seems it doesn't take the proper seal. Just inking it up. There and there. So I am working on my botanical journal at the moment. Oh, it has some pretty pages. I'm not gonna sing my praises. But I think I'm gonna like it when I'm done. I think you're going to like it, hopefully. So that goes there like that, and then this is going to go into it. And while we let that dry, just want to remind you, our Facebook group is running that that draw for the kit of your choice from my Etsy, and probably by the time we draw on, I think 2nd June, my botanical kit is going to be in my Etsy store as well. So you will have another kit to choose from. And then also I just want to say thank you to all the people that watch my videos. Thank you to for your comments. I know I'm a little bit behind in commenting. Thank you for the kind words, the inspiration, the encouragement. I really do appreciate it. I am on 432 subscribers, so I am going to be doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be something from my Etsy store. And the reason is I'm in South Africa, and yeah, postage of a journal or something like that is just way too big. Okay, for in terms of postage expenses, so I can't really do a giveaway. So I just might if I have a journal ready, this one here, I think I might have a buyer for it already. I might give away something to South African subscribers if they had to win. but anyone abroad, then an Etsy kit, a kit from my Etsy store. I am looking into sending, you know, little things that I make. Like, for example, if I made this, sending it to a subscriber. I'm looking at the cost of that as well, so that you can have something handmade from me, just, you know, to say, oh, Sunny made this and here it is, kind of a thing. Okay, so I am looking at that as well, the costs involved in that. And also you know, the time it takes to get it. So I am looking at things like that as well, but do bear with me. Yeah. Right now this is more of a hobby for me than anything else, so I don't really generate a lot of income from it, so please bear with me. Oh, look at that. Let's stop talking. Look at it. Isn't that just so cute? I mean, it's been done before. It's nothing new, except for I don't know even. I just used what I had and I did it. Now I'm going to show you another one. So I've been meaning to do this video for a very long time. Really long, but I just never got to do it. This one here is done from a pull box. And that's the size of that pull box. That's it. So that was done from a pull box. Okay. So I always wanted to do it with pull boxes. And the reason, the other day this popped up, you know, we had used the toothpaste and it popped up and I was like, hey, wait, I'm going to get a wider pocket from it. And that's what I did. Now, let me tell you, if you've done something like this and you do not have the patience to then go and collage over it, what I'm going to do with this, and you're probably going to see it in this journal, is I am going to gesso it and stamp on it, okay, and probably do some stenciling on it to be able to you know, cover up the packaging itself, or the print on the packaging. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this. You are going to be seeing it in the journal. So if you've done this and you're like, oh dear, no, I really don't want to go through the whole thing of you know, decorating it, then gesso it and use it. And I have my homemade gesso. You can see it's labeled gesso here. So that's what I'm going to be using. And then I have my homemade texture paste here. So you can even put texture paste on it. Yeah, so there we go. That's the oopsie on the side. So ladies and gents, thank you so much for sticking with me. Huge congratulations to you if you've stuck till the end of this video. Really huge. I know it was a bit disjointed, and I apologize for that. And I also apologize for making you know, taking you down the wrong path. But these things happen in crafting, and I know that you do understand. So I know that, you know, it just happens. It's not a perfect video, but nevertheless, so thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. And remember that 500 subscriber giveaway is coming along soon, hopefully. Yes, and I will chat to you more about that. And do take care. Have yourself an awesome weekend. I'm going to go and check on my coffee dyed papers in the sun outside. So even though it is like almost winter here in South Africa, the sun is still strong during the day, as you can see. No full sleeves. Yeah, take care, lots of love, bye bye, see you soon for tomorrow. Remember our A to Z ×2 series. Bye bye everybody. Oh, and have a blessed day. That's the main thing. Bye bye. Happy crafting too. Bye.